This is Ben from Testive, and we're solving a math problem, a geometry problem involving lines and angles. It tells us that in the figure above, lines M and N are parallel. And it says if the ratio between the measure of angle 1 and angle 2 is 1.44, what is the degree measure of angle 1 round to the nearest degree? Okay, so it's basically saying, when it says the ratio between the measure of angle 1 and angle 2, it's basically saying if we put, and you know what I'm going to do because I don't like working with these numbers, I'm just going to go ahead and change it to make it easier. I'm going to call these X and Y. And I'm going to say X, which is angle 1, X, Y, X. I'm going to say X over Y equals 1.44. That's what it means when it says the ratio of between the measure. That's just saying X over Y, angle 1 over angle 2 equals 1.44. And now we need to find what is the degree measure of angle 1, of X here. Okay, so how are we going to figure that out? Well, we know that M and N are parallel. Now, if these lines are parallel, that means that we know some information about these angles. We know that this angle here is the same as this angle, and we know that this angle, angle 2, is the same as this angle. So that helps us out because let's go ahead and call this angle Z, all right? Well, we know that X plus Z equals 180 because this is a straight line right along here. So if X plus Z equals 180, then we also know that X plus Y equals 180 because Z and Y are the same. So we actually know that X plus Y equals 180. So now we have a system of equations, and we don't have to worry about geometry anymore. It's the same as any other algebraic system of equations. So we always want to remember what we're looking for. We're looking for the measure of angle 1. We're looking for this X, okay? So I'm actually going to put that down here. I'm going to say angle 1, or X, equals something, and I want to fill that in. So I'm going to solve my system of equations. 1.44y equals X, and now I'm going to substitute that in. 1.44y plus y equals 180, which is 2.44y equals 180. If I then solve that, I get that y equals 180 over 2.44. And I find out well, I could solve that on a calculator, right? So I could find out that I could do 180 divided by 2.44, and I get about 73.8 or 73.77. Or what I could do is I could actually just substitute that back in because I'm solving for X. So I could actually say 1.44 times 180 over 2.44 equals X. And then what I end up getting is about equal to 106. It's like 106.2, but we're rounding to the nearest degree, so we're going to get 106.